Can everybody hear me? How's the audio coming through, everybody? Let me know. What's up, Collins? Doge Memer. Booty Asta Scrambler. That's that name. You can hear me? Good. Oh, as you guys can probably tell, I'm very sick right now. Oh, it's not SS Plus. But I'm still gonna stream even though I'm sick. So that shows my dedication. You guys can never doubt me now. So yeah, a while ago somebody sent me an entire tier list to scale the entire Spade Saga. I have 7 tiers. S, A, B, C, D, E, and Julius. Yo, hello from Serbia. Whoa, that's pretty far. Speak up? Okay, I'll turn my volume up then. Actually, I'll turn the music down. And so I turned my music down a little bit and the volume up. Also just broke the power scaling. Kind of. Matadat here. Alright, so I'm just gonna get started. So I kind of preset the first few. Obviously, fully manifested Lucifero would be 1. Beelzebub should be just behind him. Megicula as well. That should be because Megicula is technically in the top 3 after Osteroth leaves. So that's my top 3 right there. Number 4 will be True Devil Union Asta, because he bodied half Lucifero. Pretty easy. Never doubt Broku Sensei. Is Dark Lord Seki in this list? I don't know. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thanks. Pavla. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, guys, there's also like 140 characters on this list, so this is going to take a while, and it's going to probably not be super 100% accurate, but where Marileona is, yeah, she'll be pretty high. So yeah, True Devil Union, Asta at number 4. I put Lucifero at half power just behind him. And then I'd also put these other versions of Lucifero here. And it's hard to say for these. We know that Lucifutrus is a cliff-off devil. You put Asta in A? How could you put him in A? He bodied Lucifero. He's like easily the 4th most powerful character. Maybe even higher. Well, True Devil Union Asta definitely should be right there. Marileona made all the captains look like fodder. Yeah, she is above all the captains. Excuse me. Lucifero most likely would have killed him. Excuse me. Yeah, no, he definitely would have. Probably. Because he'd be at least twice as strong. But it could be even higher. But I don't... It's hard to put where Megicula and Lucifutrus would be. I would honestly probably put Lucifutrus above just because this is would be a fully manifested version of him. That's what I'm considering this version. Whereas Megicula is really not that strong. I'm actually going to have to put her down in A tier. Yo, what's good, Buzzard? Thanks for coming in. Asta bodied the character that bodied everybody. How do you feel with the Spade arc overall now that's over? I think it's pretty good. What? That's cringe. Magna with a special ability. We put Magna in general. That's hard to say. I don't know. Well, this list will definitely be pretty fluid. I'm just trying to rank from these characters from strongest to weakest. So we're obviously going to take Julius and just put him down in his own F tier. Alright, so who would be above Megicula? Definitely Devil... Actually, I don't know about Devil Unionasta. Not that version, maybe. Marilyn had to fight 1 hour to get that strength. That's not actually true. Plus, actually, she technically was amped, but it's hard to say. Alright. Who would be above Megicula? Let's just start. So this is Noelle, post time skip, I believe, but not in her Valkyrie form. So it's hard to really. I'll put her in B for now. I'll put Dante below Megicula. Same with 100% Vionica, 100% Xenon. They'd all be below Megicula. That's pretty obvious. Sap Mythic. I think the Spade Art could have done better to Lucifero. I believe so as well, but I mean, maybe we'll see him again. Yami and Noct together, full power, they would body Mickey. Yeah, that's true. Julius. No cap, we should probably put Magna above all the characters with his ability. Not all the characters, actually. If he did it to Yami, he'd probably get his ass kicked. It's just it worked very well against Dante. Alright, so let's look for more higher tier characters. I actually put Devil Lopechka just below Megicula. I'd probably put her... Actually, I'll put Xenon above Annika. Uh-oh. It's freezing. Devil Lopechka is definitely slept on. Xenon's above Dante and Vonica. It's hard to say. Maybe before Dante got amped from Morris, but after the amp, I don't know about that. Alright, let's look for some more higher tiers. Okay, well this is like a... Is this supposed to be Megicula? Like after she's taking damage from... I'll put her there, I guess. Some of these are also really hard to see and hard to like... There's multiple versions of characters, but with how much teamwork there is, there's a doubt in any of the main characters above the Devils, right? There is actually characters that are way above the main characters, yeah. Alright, let's look for more. I'm trying to find... And then there's this, like, there's another version of Megicula. I'd put her above this one, I guess, because she's actually using curse runes right there, but... $5 donation from Istrahan. Homo Pit. Yami SSS. Yami will be higher too, yeah, I need to put him on here. I don't know if he's SSS, though. But, yeah, let's find that Yami. Thanks for the donation, man, appreciate that. See, that's the other thing. I don't know which of these characters are exactly which. How about the twin devil sisters of the first and second floor right here? Oh yeah, let's find Lilith and Nama. Because I don't know which Yami to go through yet. We'll have to get there when we get there. Alright, so here are the twins. Looks like this is their fused... Is this their fused version? Yeah, this is their fused version. So I'll put them above the Dark Triad, below Megicula. And also, we'll put them individually above the Dark Triad as well, but below their fused self. That's where I'd probably put them. Magna can only use the spell once. The fight chain spell. Yeah, it said he can only use it once, so... Yeah, I mean, that's we're going to do wonderful next arc and Noct as well, yeah. We'll have to see. Julius solos Black Clover? No, he does not. There's no proof right now that he scales to Lucius. And Lucius, there's no evidence that he could do that either. I wouldn't say evidence. There's no proof, though. Alright, is this the Yami? If this is the Yami that is with the Devil Heart, I'd actually put him here. I put him in an S. He's definitely above Megicula. Megicula is actually very weak compared to Lucifero. Because if you actually look into it, Nozel could easily damage Megicula. But then when Nozel was amped by Valhalla, he fought Lucifero and was nothing. And Yami could fight Lucifero and even his full half power. So, yeah, Yami is just clear of Megicula. It's not even close. Alright, let's look for more top tiers. Is there a Devil Xenon in here? Oh, there's Devil Xenon. Devil Xenon goes in S tier as well. It's hard to say if he's above Yami, but I'll probably put him above Yami with this, at least Yami with William's sword. How strong is Lilith and Nama compared to Megicula? They're weaker. Individually, they'd likely be far weaker. You can argue that fused together they would be close, but wow, Yami would solo the twins. Yeah. If he can do anything at all to Lucifero, even his weakest version of himself, then he would just destroy the twins. Alright, let's look for more characters. This is Star Magic Uno, I believe. Star Magic Uno is above the Dark Triad. He's actually above Lilith and Nama as well. Oh wait, I just realized that there's a mess up in this. So yeah, Uno, he damaged Devil Zenon and Base. So he's actually above Lilith and Nama, because Devil Zenon would be way above them. Soul Magic Lucius, Body Magic Dante, Blood Magic Vanica, Bone Magic Zenon. Yeah, Double Grimoire Uno is S. I don't know about S, like in his base, but I would put him an S for his full form. Let's find his full form. There's so many characters on here. Oh wait, there's another. Oh wait, this isn't fusion. This one's fusion. See, this is why it's so hard to see. Oh, those are the elemental forms. So this is fusion Lilith. Where's the other one at? So this, I guess this is just when they're using their elemental abilities here. So those ones are the stronger ones. You think the bottom might have made the threat of the devils a bit too underwhelming with the power progression shooting upwards for the protagonist. Hopefully the devil Astaroth will be a solution to this. I think that it'll be fine. We had Devil Heart Zenon up there. Yeah, he's in the S tier. He is the very end of the S tier. Right here. Okay, where's Star Magic Uno or Saint Uno? There's Eurus. Is it a Blue Fire or nah for Mariona? I don't know, because I don't think we've seen official art for it yet. I've seen so many fan art that are both blue or red or orange or whatever. Okay. Where is Saint Uno? Where's Boreas? Well, this is a different version of base Uno. He's weaker than this Uno, though. Because he cannot use his full Saint power. Where is Saint Uno? There's also no Lucius on this list, because this list was made before that reveal. So this list will not have everybody, but... Oh, there's another Devil Zenon. I guess this is full power Devil Zenon. And this is just regular Devil Zenon. I'll put a Dramalik actually up here too. Which, damn, maybe I should make S tier not as big. Should there be that many characters in S tier? Did Yami get an amp from the ritual they did on him or something? Yeah, he got way stronger. That was made pretty clear. He might even have a Devil Heart. How about this? Well, there's Eurus. Where's Mariana? She's not on the list yet. She's in this list. There's several versions of her, but there's so many versions of characters on here. Maybe there's not a Saint Uno on here, so make an SS tier? Can I? Oh, this is gonna... No, this is gonna be too much. I'm gonna delete this one. It'll be fine. Imagine if there's a plot twist where it is revealed that Lucifero is the false devil king and Ostar serves the true lord or god of devils. Probably not gonna happen, but it's a thought. Bro is overestimating Yami. The twins are basically intangible. Even the anti-magic sword cannot cut them. No. Yami would be so much faster than them, he would cut them before they become intangible, so... It's irrelevant. Clover is the new Dragon Ball in terms of transformations. Zenon's like 6 times on this list. Yeah, there's... This list, if I would have made it, I probably wouldn't have used as many transformations, but it makes for a longer stream, so... Alright. So this is Devil Union Knocked. I will put him above this version of Noel. I'm going to start adding characters on here. I don't know. I'll probably put Jack maybe a bit above this version of Knocked. Put Knocked right there. These are going to be pretty comparable, though. I don't understand how Marilyn is so much stronger than her brother. It's because she spends more time training than being a knight. Ancient Demon. Hard to scale. Put him there, though. This version of Asta. I'll put him in A. Because I actually think that this first version of Devil Union Asta is weaker than the one who fought Lilith and Nama. There's actually evidence for it, too. Mid-ranking devils, they're going to be pretty weak. They should be weaker than Zigrad. So I'm going to put all of them in D for now, but I might have to move them. Ultimate Magic Luck, he fought and could damage Megicula. So he actually is above... I put him above Fusion Lilith, but overall weaker than Megicula. By the way, is Black Clover finished, or will there be a chapter 332 soon? Also, Hardcore Weeaboo, Black Clover's on a 3-month break. So Black Clover will come back for its final saga in 3 months. It's just a 3-month break for Tabata to plan it. SS might be fair to add. Maybe. But like I think S is fine. 2, 3, 4. There's just a lot of characters. It's just there's so many versions that like there's just 1, 2, 3. That's 4 versions of Lucifero. That's why there's just so many. It's so big. Well, I'm assuming you meant Lucius will be way more powerful than his Julius. Yeah, he's already way more powerful. Julius was not very strong at all. I'm standing by that. This Ancient Demon should be roughly the same as this one, so I'll put him next to him. They should be the same, though. Ooh, wait, is that their winged forms, though? I don't know. Alright, Liebe. Honestly, I would put him below these Ancient Demons. It's hard to say. There's ways you could put him way higher, but I'll put him there for now. Saint Uno is on the list. Where's he at? I don't know why I can't see him. I mean, I am kind of skimming the list, but... The Black Bulls have like 7 captain level characters while the other squads are getting hard carried by their captains. Yeah. It's crazy how True Magic Luck beat a lot of mid-ranking demons in one sprint. It's actually Ultimate Magic Luck, but yeah. He did. It was pretty cool. Saint Uno's at the bottom. Is that Saint Uno? I think you're right. I thought this was... I think you are right. I don't know why I thought this was from the Zigrad fight. I'll put him in S tier. Ooh, but I don't... See, like, the full power... I'll count this as full power Saint Uno and say he could beat a Dramalik. Bro, Liebe lost against base, won on Monster with a rusty katana. But Cordobez, that's not really a good argument because Liebe and Asta both knew that Liebe was holding back the entire time, and Devil Binding Rituals nerfed the devils, so Liebe was nerfed and holding back against Asta. And we know that all of Liba's power, or Asta's power and anti-magic power, comes from Liba. So, for example, if only a devil arm made him able to just go against 80% Dante with only Liba's arm, then he would scale above that Dante. Yeah, Liba had a terrible matchup. It's a bad matchup. He was holding back, and he was nerfed from the ritual. That was stated when Lucifugus came out that, oh, they're like, oh, well, the devil's supposed to be nerfed from this ritual to make it more fair, but... So, that doesn't really matter. If you kind of think about this kind of like the Fairy Tail Spriggan arc, where the Fairy Heart, what we are dealing with, the Devil Heart of the most, or at least second strongest devil as a plot device. Yeah, I need to reread Fairy Tail. I kind of don't remember a lot. I'll put this Noct with the other Nocts as well. And this is Asta training for Devil Union in Black Form 2. I'd say he's honestly... He's weaker than Noct, but should be above post-time skip Noel. Excuse me. What one-on-one fights do you want to see in the Final Saga? Like, I want to see Yami and Vengeance versus Lucius. That'd be cool, but I also want to see... I want to see Yuno versus Asta, or Yuno versus Noel, or Asta versus Noel. Saint Yuno is above Devil Lamp Yami. He's above, who is equal to Noct, equal to Mario, and normal Devil Union Asta. I'm trying to think. Well, Yami has William's sword. See, that's the thing, is Yami couldn't damage. Yami could damage Lucifero. Asta couldn't do crap. I mean, Yuno couldn't do crap. They're pretty... Honestly, I would put them in pretty much the same tier, like... But I can't, put them on top of each other in this. How you doing? I'm sick, but besides that, I'm doing good. Jewel. Cordobas. The other Nox. Can't believe Tabata gave Noct like 4 forms, but couldn't spare Spirit Die for Focolion. Yeah. I think he has even more than that, too, honestly. Because there's this other Devil Union, there's Double Devil Union. Base Mirleona. I'm putting her here. Let's put her in C, actually. Oh, no, let's put her in C. And then Hellfire Incarnate is above these demons. Spirit of Boreas, should be above. I'll put Boreas here, on the bottom of A, top of B. Is the strongest base form character? Yeah, I'd say probably. Asta's pretty close, though. How fast is Luck? Is he faster than some of those characters in S tier? Probably. Briar Queen Charlotte, I'll put her below... where would I put her? I'll put her below Mirleona. I don't know. Actually, she was able to actually withstand a fight against 100% Vanica. It's definitely weaker, but... I'll put her below Boreas, but it's pretty close, honestly. Why you put Lucifugus so high? He does seem insane, but we don't know enough yet. Because we know for a fact that Lucifugus would be way stronger than Adramelech. And Adramelech was stated by Lucifero to be somebody... Oh no, my hard drive space is low. I thought I fixed this issue. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Adramelech is the second gate devil, and Lucifer thought he could fight Yuno and Mirleona at the same time, and Lucifugus would be at least one spot higher, which would make him stronger than Adramelech, and likely a lot, because Adramelech would be a lot stronger than Lilith or Nama. So it's just likely the difference in gates is huge differences. I hope higher form of time manipulation will be used by Lucius. Why do you keep saying Lanius? Plum Bomb, $5 donation. Appreciate that. You're the GOAT, Broku. You're the GOAT. Do you think Lucius having a sun on his forehead means he's from the land of the sun? I don't think so. Yeah, Lucifugus is bare minimum above Adramelech and Fused Lilith. That's why I put him that high. Because he'd be... I'm considering that his fully manifested form, and that's why he's so high. I mean, it would... I guess it'd still be... I don't know, because I think that Yuno and Yami are comparable. So... Isn't base Star Magic Yuno above Ultimate Magic Luck? Let's see. So Luck damage and Megicula. Yuno damage Xenon. I don't know if you can say that base Yuno is stronger than Ultimate Magic Luck. I'd say it'd be pretty close. This Yuno, I don't know. Bases Furrow, base Black Clover verse. I guess that's true. Mind or Soul Magic? I don't know. It's one of those though. All right, there's another Devil Union Noct. Let's put him there. Yeah, maybe I should have added an SS tier and move up character. I'm gonna do that actually, because this is getting bogged up. God damn it, you guys are right. Oh shit, I did that wrong. Oh. Let's just take the top, whatever. Let's just end it. We'll end at True Devil Union Asta here. Because Yuno can stand on Lucifer's gravity and everyone got nagged. Yeah, but I don't think Luck was in his ultimate magic when he was going against that. Let's put just these characters in the SS. The top 5. Actually, let's just go all Lucifero, just to make it... There we go. You can't wait for the final arc for Natsu from Fair to come in and solo the verse, trust me. That'd be cool to have him actually come in a crossover, though. What magic do you think Dramalek has? Because maybe it was magic that changed Lucius. It could be illusion. And I saw that people thought it'd be poison as well, based on demonology, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is a double Union Noct, so I will put him... Oh no. My computer's being really slow right now. The Spriggan 12 versus Spring Devils make a good match. I don't know why I'm having so many issues with my computer. Okay, so he's definitely above the Ancient Demons. And as a double Devil Union, he's still technically weaker than the Elemental Twins, as they broke a spell together. But I don't know, maybe he's stronger than them individually. We don't know though. Even the final arc to be a battle royale for the Wizard King title, that still could be. Is any Black Clover transformation in your top 5 transformations? Yeah, Devil Union. Berserk, maybe, actually. That's just because it was so raw. Okay. Zora. It's really hard to scale him, because he was helped by Rouge and Sekra, and had to use a bunch of runes and arrays to just double Lucifero's, like the weak Lucifero's magic back at him. So with no help, he's really hard to scale. I'll put him in. I don't know. Could he beat a mid-ranking devil? Nah, I don't think so. If you could have Black Clover have a crossover with any series, which would be... Actually, he could probably outsmart the mid-ranking devils just with his traps. So, like, in terms of power, he's probably way weaker. But I think he could probably beat mid-ranking devils just by reversing their spells at him. Yami versus Spatial Domination. That one is hard to say, because... he's not loved by mana, and he doesn't have Mana Zone Spatial Magic, but... The only other way to counter Spatial Domination is to have the same amount of mana as Xenon or more. And while he's essentially has very strong stats, we don't know if he actually has more magic. As much as I love Black Clover, I can't help but think that Lucius was not a planned out story beat. I think Tabata just lost hope for the character of Julius. I would definitely totally disagree with you, Glass King. You can easily tell that this character's been planned out for a long, long time. Hot take, Eurus Uno is above Saint Noel, who's above Ultimate Magic Luck. Yeah, that is a hot take. Because if you're thinking Eurus Uno, like, after he got Boreas, like, before Star Magic, I disagree. SS and Coolness or Zora, yeah. Just got here. Why is Julius on his own tier? Is it because it'll be a waste of time to scale him? No, it's because he's F tier. Magna. So if we consider, it's hard. This is hard to scale Magna. If we consider that he has his Soul Chain Deathmatch spell, he's pretty strong. Why is Mereoleona so low? Because that's just base Mereoleona. It's really hard to scale Magna. Like, you could put him up here with that spell pretty high, but he's still going to lose to some of these people. I'm going to put him B overall, just because Soul Chain Deathmatch carries him. Haha, Julian mean a waste of time. Curse Control Lepechka, also a very underrated character in terms of power. I would put her, honestly, above... I wouldn't put her above Devil Union... that version of Devil Union Asta, probably. That's the Devil Union Asta who only defeated the Ancient Demon. Because Curse Control Lepechka easily destroyed a combo spell from Rill and Briar Queen Charlotte. So she's very strong. You think that Julius/Lucius killed Zora's father? I don't think so, honestly. Alright, we got Saint Noel. We're going to put her above... We're gonna put her above the twins, but below base Uno. Because if you think about it, base Uno blitzed and damaged Devil Zenon, who scales way above a Supreme Devil, and Saint Noel had a moderate difficult fight against 100% Vanica. And Vanica was actually half nerfed the entire fight, so I would put base, with the Star Magic above her, honestly. Would Magna's Death Chain work on the Devils well? So the issue with, if he did on Lucifero, he'd probably still lose. Because Lucifero also has high physical strength. Alright, Astier, she's actually... not a very strong character. I did not mean to put her any... she's definitely above Magna. Oh, come on. Oh, no. My computer is freezing. Oh, no. If I refresh, is it going to restart the entire tier list? Where'd she go? Okay. It finally moved her. Whoa. I would put her below Noel. Yosuke. Ain't no way Magna would lose in a fight against post-time skip Noel. If we're talking about feats, Magna beat Dante and Lucifer Fusion. See, that's the thing, is that Magnus has to land the hit, though. He still has to land the hit on Noel. Can he land the hit on Noel, is the thing. Dante, he landed the hit on Dante because Dante saw him as fodder. think we'll get another continent introduced in the story after Lucius Spade arc ends. I personally think we'll be going to the Land of the Sun. If we get like a sequel spinoff, I think so. Yeah, that's the other thing Cordoba says, is that Noelle can fly, so... Yeah, if you can speed... If you... This is right from Justin. People rate Chain Deathmatch too high, because if you can speed blitz Magna, it's useless, which is true. Okay. Real... He's roughly equivalent to Briar Queen Charlotte, though probably a bit weaker. He took damage from 100% Vanica. That's what people kind of don't really understand. Or the movie. Noelle can speed blitz and one-shot Magna. Yeah. So if they were ever to fight, Noelle could easily just speed blitz Magna before he could even activate Soul Chain Deathmatch. Yeah, but Magna's hacks are just... It's not OP, though. They're OP if he lands a hit. But remember that he only landed the hit on Dante because Dante saw him as, like, an insect. Alright, so I'm putting these Dark Disciples... I'll put them at C. They're just... They don't really do much. And then this is, I think, like, post-resurrected Gaja. He could damage Magicula. He's still weaker than Magicula. So I will put him... weaker. I'll put him just around Saint Uno. Yeah, it's true. Monozone Long Res is slept on. Okay. Who is this? Is this Nozel? I think that's Nozel. He'd like destroyed Megakil. He just couldn't defeat her because of the arcane, so... But then again... He did take her semi-off guard. I'll put him on top of A. Finral? He really only has speed scaling. And he could kind of BFR characters. His speed scaling to Devil Xenon. It's really hard to scale Finral because he's more of a support, but he has speed against Devil Xenon. I'll put him... I'm just going to put him B, but above... I don't know, I'll put him B. Remember that Magna can disappear his fireballs from way back in the Royal Knights. It makes the hacks more reliable. But just because he can make those fireballs disappear doesn't mean he can make the Soul Chain disappear, though. Was Longris's magic nerfed in Xenon Fight or just limited range? But, like, he wasn't nerfed, but because his monozone spatial magic countered spatial domination. He took her off guard and she wasn't using her curses to defend, only the blood and metal. But the thing, it was off guard at first, but then he did another attack after she knew he was there, and he still damaged her and just eroded her body. And she still had her curses, they were just being nerfed by Charlotte. And then she has blood and metal magic, or steel magic. But you have to remember that that blood and steel is being powered by her mana, which would scale to her stats. So, Nozel does scale above Megacula. Longris plus Funeral would easily defeat Xenon Pre-Devil Heart. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Oh no, my computer's getting slow. Oh, Morris scaling. I honestly just scale him to 80% Triad, so probably weaker. Maybe somewhere in here. Maybe around Jack's level, but weaker than the Ancient Demons. What does Devil Amp William scale to? He has no feats, but we could just argue that he's maybe equal or relative to Yami. Are you going to make a, not on feats, but possibly strong tier for Lucifugers, a Drumlick, and possibly Lucius? There's no Lucius on this tier list. This tier list was made before he was revealed. As for Lucifugers and Drumlick, I put them on the top tier, or in the S tier. Because while they don't really have feats, there's lore scaling for them, like Lucifugers is higher than a Drumlick, and a Drumlick is somebody who by Lucifero thought he could fight Yuno and Marilyn at the same time. Both of those characters scale way above Fusion Lilith, so we can scale them based on that we know what their scaling should be based on the Tree of Qliphoth itself. Alright, and this is Hellfire Incarnate Marileona. I don't know which one it is, honestly, but she definitely goes high. We can change which Marilyn it is depending on which other images we come across. I will put her, because she's also amped when she fights Lucifero. But then she also fights him after the amp is gone, but she probably keeps that power. She's roughly Yuno level. We'll put her there. And just because a character is above somebody on this tier list doesn't mean that they'll necessarily lose, because matchups do play, when power is close, matchups do play a role. So Moore says the Dorothy feat. Yeah, and Dorothy is just unscalable though. Aren't William and Yami always supposed to be relative narrative wise? You can argue that, especially with the filler that the anime adds. How do you feel successfully predicting Julius being the fourth sibling? It's honestly pretty funny. Alright, we got base Asta, base Devil Arm Asta, when he's about to slash like the larva state of Lucifero. He's actually really strong. I'll put him around here. Oh, actually, he might even be higher, but because this version of Asta withstood the gravity of Lucifero, like had the strength to withstand it, and also if you were going against gravitational force, that means you have the durability to withstand it as well. And that's him doing it in his base form. So this Asta is really strong. Monozone Longris. We were just talking about him. He's on the list. He's coming up. He's definitely going to be high on the list. Though it was a good matchup. See, it is weird saying he scales above like certain characters like these. But he could damage Devil Zenon. He really could. Now Devil Zenon, he might not have the speed scaling because Devil Zenon was not moving that much against Zenon, but I can actually pull up that fight. What was it? Was it 305? Reg sneaks. He probably does not get an amp from the death thingy, Soul Chain Deathmatch. So with Monozone, he can. Well, that is offensive spatial magic, so that could be he's hacks going against Devil Zenon's attack. Wait, no, this is not a Devil Zenon. This is 100% Zenon right here, but it does go against him. So Monozone Zenon or Longris goes against. He takes damage from Devil, 100% Zenon, but he's certainly weaker. God, my computer is so slow. God. I find that Rilla will become the strongest of the original captains introduced at the start of the series. I mean, it's possible. So is this 307? Is that when we get Longris and Finral? So what'll be 308? So I guess when they're duoing together, that's when they can go against Devil Zenon. So I put Jack. Let's go back to the tier list. So they through teleporting can go next to Zenon, and then can damage him, but they're still not really comparative. That's a suppressed Devil Zenon too. So let's honestly, we'll put him lower. By himself, he still is technically weaker than 100% Zenon. He could damage him, but without Finral's help, he's probably not going to do much. 9 Fate scaling? You guys probably have to do that on your own. Okay, Worm. Why is my computer so freaking slow? I just fixed it yesterday. Just so that I could stream today. Yep. Maybe it's just because of how big this tier list is. I mean, there's 140 pictures, I believe. Alright. I am going to see if I can fix something real quick. Wrong image. What the hell? It says I have a lot of storage free, even though it told me I am running low on space. I need to get a new computer. Okay, the tier list is working again now, though. There's a waifu tier list with over 800 characters. No. Never doing that. I already have a waifu. Alright, Worm Lucifero. He's actually way stronger than the 100% Triad. Where does he... It's hard to scale him, though. Of course it freezes again. Okay, now it's going. How are we going to rate support mages? This is just pure power, so they don't really get a fair shot in this. Okay, so he's above the Triad. Honestly, he's above Megicula, too, even in his Worm state, because it took a healed with after his Star Magic to use Eurus on him to destroy half of his body in his Worm state. So, he's very high. And this, okay, so this is the strongest version of Marilyn, I believe. So I'm going to replace this one and put her... I don't know which version this is, though. I'll just put her above the Ancient Demons, and down. We'll put her down here. I should just put her up here, because this is a little big. Excuse me. If you read this, do you really think he can be scaled in a tier list? Who? You need to remove all those images of best girls, Sister Lily. Why is Base Zenon fight above Lucifero fight base Because when fights Lucifero, he cannot use full Saint power when he actually transforms. So that would logically mean that he's weaker than his base. Another version of Nozel. Fuck it. We'll put this one here. I don't know why. We got titties, Marileona. Real console the verse if he had the training. Where's Dark Lord Seke? Shit. I can't remember. Isn't this from the Yuno team up? I know this is for sure from the Yuno team up. I think this one is as well. Or is this from Fighting the Ancient Demon? I honestly can't remember. There's so many different versions. I don't want to do the work of image searching right now. Especially with how slow my computer is. If my computer wasn't being slow, I definitely would, because I could do it fast, but it's just gonna slow it down. Marilyn and Yami are OP, but not that much. After all the power-ups and up to the roof power scaling, Asuna far surpassed any captain at this point. That's very true. Though Yami's still up there. So, and Marilyn as well. It's like, I partially agree with your point. Can Yuno learn both Ultimate Star and win? He should be able to. He should be able to have both. And then we have another base Asta. I'm just going to put him... Where's that other base Asta? I'll put him below this base Asta. I mean, he's not giving up, but this is another double. This is monozone full release double union knocked. Isn't it? Or is it this one? God, there's so many. Oh yeah, Demon Slasher. Asta's actually the strongest besides True Devil Union, so I'm going to put him above, and he's above Worm Lucifero, so I'll put him here. Actually, he's probably even higher. You'll see in my Devil Union Asta scaling video that Demon Slasher Katana Asta is pretty nuts. Actually, he's probably even above Yami as well. Repeating a question. Do you think that Fuegoyan can go Saint mode? Yeah, he should be able to. He just need to train more. Which Yami is this? Base Dante, after the L. Where does he scale to? Honestly, with how weak he should be in his way lower than his base form. But even his base form is like above Zagrid. But all he does is just get destroyed by Jack. This character is like unscalable. Let's put him at Julius tier. You think Yuno will return to his kingdom? Probably after he loses becoming the Wizard King to Asta. If someone uses Saint mode, they can use Ultimate Magic. Okay, this is totally the double union knocked with monozone full release. He's comparable to Yami at monozone full release as well. I'm just going to say this is full Saint Yuno and put him above Yami. Do I think that Megicula is stronger than Fusion Lilith? And can you scale Zagrid? I think Megicula... It's hard to say. I think I did put her as stronger. Yeah, I think I did put Megicula stronger than Fusion Lilith, yeah. You could argue that Fusion Lilith is stronger. I just can't, because I'm sick, I can't think of my reasoning right now. Lucifugus, we don't even know how strong he is. I think you should have excluded some characters in this list. I disagree with that statement, just because, like I've said multiple times, maybe you weren't here when this was already addressed, but we know that Lucifugus, we know at least a low ball power level for him. We know that he would be above Adramalik, because he is above Adramalik in the Cliff-Off. And Adramalik scales to being above the Yuno and Marilena, because Lucifero thought that Adramalik could take care of Marilena and Yuno at the same time. So that's why he should scale above, well above the Adramalik, because we know that the gaps between the Cliff-Off Devils are also huge in power. Because the drama like is way stronger than the lower drama. So then that means Lucid Futures would be way stronger. Alright, where am I at? Is this just regular Devil Union knocked? Because I thought there was already 1, 2, 3, 4. Or is this a double? This is when he saved Asta, wasn't it? I don't even know. I can't even tell. I'll just put him here. Can Patri even be scaled? What version? If this is post Devil Heart Yami with William's sword, but before Mastered Monozone, he still damaged Lucifero. He'd be weaker than him, but we'll put him down here. Actually, a Dromlick though. Probably a Dromlick here. Make 9 fights overpowered. It's gonna be pretty strong, but I'm not gonna say how long or how strong. How do we know that Lucifugis isn't just Astaroth? Because we saw Lucifugis already. He also didn't have time-based powers. He had darkness-based powers, something like that. I think we will see 100% Beelzebub Jewel. Okay, this is Ultimate Magic Gaja plus Life Energy. So just this spell scales above Megicula, so I'll put him above Megicula. Of course, like, he can't kill... He's not strong enough to kill her, but... He's also above Nozel with that, because he did way more damage, so I put Gaja there. Maybe I'll put him up here. Just to layer out these lists more, because these are tiny lists. Maybe I'll add a couple up here. So yeah, let's do that. Just to even them out. That looks better. Maybe I'll do Lucifugis up here too. And Demon Slasher. Yep. I think that looks more evened out now. Who did those three devils at the top? I thought Lucifero. Yeah, this is Lucifero, this is Beelzebub, and this is Megicula, full power. These are their full power. I'm counting this as their full power versions, so... What do I think the Knights could do to get more stronger? Do you see them adopting the Diamond strategy by giving them gems? You won't use more magic, or you know, be the only dual wielder? I don't know. I think that gods or angels could play a part in the final arc, or the dwarves just building magic items for the Magic Knights to make them way stronger, or something like that. It'd be really cool. Like, it'd be cool if, like, there was, like, the dwarves could make weapons that let you channel powers from certain gods. Morse might be a bit higher. His hacks is kind of crazy. Gray was a perfect counter of his hacks. He could be higher, but all we saw was him fighting a bunch of the Black Bulls, with those Black Bulls being in their base forms, like Noel and Asta. And Luck wasn't even using ultimate magic either. So the fact that they didn't transform, I mean, they didn't take him that serious, in my opinion. Or they couldn't transform, maybe, but even if they couldn't transform. Hot take, Soul Society arc, Bankai Ichigo beats anyone in Black Clover. Honestly, I don't scale Bleach, so I don't know how strong that version of Ichigo is. Alright, this is like the giant Resurrected Dark Disciples. These ones are hard to scale too. Luck like easily destroyed them. Rill had to enhance his Valhalla to destroy them to create Odin. And of course now my stream's not, or the tier list is not working again. You know what? How about this? So if I close Photoshop, and if I close some tabs, maybe that'll help. My computer's just so slow. Soul Society Bankai Ichigo is multi-continental and massively faster than light. No, then I don't think that he actually would do that to the Black Clover verse. Did you say Black Clover verse or Black Clover in general? Either way, I actually disagree. I think that there's actually characters, singular characters, several that could defeat Ichigo based on if you're saying if he's multi-continental and massively faster than light. Soul System, Soul Society Ichigo should be FTL, at least town level. Yeah, my computer is really loud. I need a new computer. I've been using this laptop for almost 5 years. And it's really low on CPU and storage and all that, so... And my tier list is not working. We're getting so close to the end, too. Great. Oh. Hey, let me move something. But yeah, there's actually a lot of evidence. No! Uh-oh, this is an L. But the page is unresponsive. I think this is just too big of a tier list compared with my computer being ass and trying to stream at the same time. Wait, I closed Photoshop. Why are you still going? Maybe if I close Photoshop, it will save some energy for my computer. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, it saved everything though! The website crashed, but it saved everything. But it gave me more ads. Fuckers. Wait, did it save everything? Yeah, we're still there. My computer's god tier. Yeah, it is. Oh, we got so lucky. If your laptop's from Costco, you'll get your money back. It's not from Costco for one, but even if it was, would I really be able to get my money back from buying it 5 years ago and like actually like getting full use out of it? It's hard to scale these Dark Disciple thingies. I'm not gonna go in depth, but I'll put them here. That seems right, I guess. This is a mid-ranking demon, so I'm gonna put the other mid-ranking demons. This one, he just scales above Morris, or not Morris, but Lotus, right? Maybe he's stronger than all the other mid-rankers. I have no idea what this is. Let's put this in Julius tier, because I can't even see what that is. Yeah, Black Clover is massively faster than Light Plus. What is this? Oh, wait. This is when Lucifero first starts combining all the devils together. I mean... maybe above all these other mid-ranking devils? Yeah, Yuha... is it a Yuha Bach or whatever? He probably would defeat the Black Hole Reverse. I need to give my computer a devil heart to get it to work better. I do, don't I? And this is just regular Eurus, you know. He's roughly the same as that Boreas. Licked. He probably scales here. Wait, did I really put him above Magna? Yeah, Ossier scales above Licked because Ossier fought 40% Vanica. Defeated her. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to get mad with me putting Licked here, but... somebody brought up Yuha Bach, and that's why. Yeah, we don't have really much scaling for base Miriota. So it's hard to say if she'd be above Licked. Probably not. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Zagrid. He's above... see, just because I have Magna here doesn't mean I think he'd defeat Zagred. But Zagred would lose to Ossier, Noelle, Asta, all these characters he'd lose to, for sure. Lick downplay has to stop. It's not downplay. He's fodder. He couldn't even defeat Zagred, who was suppressed with the help of Lumiere. Even with Ultimate Magic and being Arcane at the same time. We'll put Lumiere there. You know what? This is a big tier, so let's keep Zagred down here. Finral... Just in terms of his... This is him paired with Longris, and they were going against Devil's Emerald. So yeah, he'd be above Zagreb. Ancient Demon. Well, he's... Lumiere couldn't beat him, but Zagreb said he would be able to, so... Put Magna to Julius tier. Seki's a counterpoint to Yuha Box soloing Black Clover. I think this is Zagred's... Oh wait, so this is a Grimoire-less. This is when Zagreb first activates his Grimoire. So this is where he's still suppressed, so I think he's actually weaker than Licht and Lumiere. Yeah, I'm probably weaker than that. Let's do all the versions of Zagreb in here. This is his first appearance. Let's put him there. Then he uses his Grimoire. And then Magna to Julius tier. That'd be funny. So this is when he gets super pissed and amps. So that'd be above. Come on, move over. This is a serious Zagreb. Is there any other Zagrets? The heat broke his computer is releasing Taste the Sun. This is Seki was strong enough to ruin. I lost the debate on Prime Licht versus True Devil Union Asta, and I had Asta, so you could tell I am not overrating Licht. Bro, the fact that you lost that debate, I think it just tells your debating skills, not how strong Licht is. Zagreb is also fodder these days. Yeah, he's fodder. But Skindy, I'm interested. Tell me what these arguments were for Licht being above True Devil Union Asta. Alright, I believe this is when Nino gets Zephyr. So he'd be above some versions. He actually would be above, probably even that. I don't know. They're pretty comparable. Same with Black Divider Asta. I actually put him above a bit. But they have to team up. So, okay, and then Dark Elf Pottery. I put him weaker. He's definitely above this weak version of Zagreb. Actually, no, he's probably still... Yasuno fought him better than Zagreb. Oh no. Seal scaling? I don't know. She hasn't done shit. Wow, Broku, you just killed him, man. How did I kill him, man? What do you mean? Post Dark Elf Pottery. It's hard to scale. Honestly, he's probably pretty similar. Base Xenon. This is gonna probably some people. I'm pretty good debater, but he was just that good because he pretty much slammed more than 7 people on the same topic. You should take your rest, Broku, after this stream, so you get better soon. Yeah, I definitely will. I've been sick for 3 days now. It's so annoying. Lucius is Asta's dad. I cracked the code. It's definitely possible. But, Skindy, what is the actual arguments for Licht being above True Devil Union Asta? Because I have never... Like, I've heard, like, Licht still being strong, but then, I've never, like, seen good arguments for Asta defeating... or Licht defeating regular Devil Union, let alone True Devil Union. I just can't see it. So, base Xenon. He clears Zagreb. Spirit Dive 2, post time skip with Zephyr. All we know is that he would be at least equal, if not likely stronger. So I'll put him above the regular Spirit Dive 2. Base Vonica, base Dante up here. They're all above Zagreb. 50% Dark Disciple. Above, maybe above this Black Divider Asta, but less than Zagreb. Foil below. Godaroy below. 55% Xenon. Above Ausir for sure. Ausir was not doing good. It's like 40% Vanica. Asta far surpassed Licht and Lumiere, that's for sure. Like, I'm really interested to see what these arguments were. Because I've also debated a lot of people on it. And I've never found really much good ones. Okay, this is Black Form 1 post time skip Asta. Would he scale above Zagrid? I think he'd be above his Black Form 2. It's hard to scale him. He defeated a Stage 0 captain. Even the fodder elves were cool. Yeah, the Dark Disciples were not great characters. They're still were strong at the time, but they're still not even strong anymore, but yeah. Lich is the same level as the first Magic Knight captains. Basically, Lich is stronger than any version of Asta. You mean that Lich is the same level as the first Wizard King? But that's not an argument that really holds up, because we saw them both lose to a suppressed Zagrid, and Austinino then defeated a stronger Zagrid together. You missed Black Form? I wish we saw more Berserk, honest. More Berserk Asta. Black Form 3. Okay, I believe this is 50% Dante. I'll put him below 55% Xenon, but I'll put 60% Dante above 55% Xenon. And this tier is getting big. I guess I should have really added different tiers. What's my Discord? Bro, I don't know. If I open another browser on here, it's gonna crash my computer. I'll put it on my phone. Well, maybe I'll read it out on stream, if you can do it. That'd be cool to see. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to bring it up. So my Discord is Broku with the number 8413. I almost said hashtag. Wait, isn't that hashtag? It is hashtag. That's how sick I am. Berserk Asta. So technically he's stronger, or not stronger. I put him still lower. Let's consider that like the serious 60% Dante. 50% Svenken. I consider him the strongest of those disciples. True Magic Luck defeated Svenken. Oh, this is a stronger Svenken. Another 50% disciple. Hard to scale the 50% disciples, honestly. That would make this stream go hours and hours if I tried to do that. So, okay, and this is Mermaid Noelle. This is my girlfriend's favorite character. So yeah, add me on Discord, Skindy. Okay, where does Mermaid Noelle go? She's actually above 50% Vonica, so she's above here. Yeah, let's put her here. She's amped technically by Laurel, but I think the problem is the power scaling out ridiculous. Same with, for example, Dragon Ball. The series just started with many OP characters, but today it's all about Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, but at least Black Clover still isn't that bad. If Broku literally does anything other than moving pictures across his screen, I'm pretty sure his computer would implode into itself. Probably. Have to sleep. Hope you get better soon, Broku. See you soon. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, Beelzebub. Can Noelle Valkyrie dress beat Berserk Asta or no? Maybe post Ultimate Magic Training Noelle with Undine. Joking aside, the power scaling goes wild after the Witch Queen arc. That's true. It really does. Right after then, because Asta in base surpasses his black form in the next arc. He goes from in black form getting essentially not blitzed, but he's way slower than Mirona and one shot by her, to taking a spell from her in base, moving faster than her in base, and damaging Raya. Skindy, did you get my Discord? What do you think Asta scales in speed right now, creating after Mitchell while fighting Luciferic, some fatigue, no energy? Is he faster than Yuno? It's hard to say, because Yuno really just kind of uses his star teleportation now. Yeah, Black Clover power scaling still is not that bad compared to Dragon Ball. As a former Dragon Ball YouTuber myself. Broku with Scooby. I hold the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Frameworks, loopholes, knowledge. You just sent me a friend request too on Discord. Where's Skindy? I want to see this scale. Okay, I should probably go back to the tier list. So this is 50% Vanica. I really think that as long as the triads are equal, percentages wise, then they're equal. So even though I put her below Dante, so they're probably pretty similar. This is 70% Vanica, so she'd be above Asta, 60% Dante. Hard to say. She'd be above post time skip Noelle. She really I'd still probably put Noelle higher. Did you see the new Four Knights of the Apocalypse? Honestly, I'm behind on it, but once I move and I can get my Seven Deadly Sins manga out of storage, out of the boxes, I'm going to actually reread all of Seven Deadly Sins and then get caught up on Four Knights. Oh, I got a friend request from Skindy. Now he can send me the message. What was Julius's reaction when he got a coverless grimoire and the people around him? I don't know. We need to know more of his backstory, actually. We don't even know if he actually was a person in the Clover Kingdom at those times. This is a Noelle who surpasses her mermaid form after she gets like her rage amp, and she could damage Vanica. She's still weaker, but I'll put her there. Where you all scale current Boruto and Kawaii? I have no idea. Why is Merla C? She's a monster. Yeah, that's base Merla. Everybody has like multiple transformations and forms in this. The Clover Kingdom will go in total disarray during the final arc. I bet the whole star system won't matter because they will reform the whole system. Oh, like, I thought you said star. When you said that, I thought you meant like... Skindy sent me a message with nothing in it. Favorite manga continuation is Four Knights. Yeah, I think that if Black Clover continues like as a series, that they do it like Four Knights of the Apocalypse, or like the main character is a character that's not a child of the main cast from this series, but he can be like allies with characters that are children of the main cast. This is probably a common question for you, but are you going to remake your Black Bulls vs. Seven Deadly Sins video to read Seven Deadly Sins? Probably. I probably won't remake it, but I might do different matchups. Alright, let's get back to the tier list. %80 Dante. Put him there. Now he should be below Devil Armasta because a stamina deprived Devil Armasta could essentially defeat him with Samayami's help. And this is a full stamina and likely stronger Asta after he can more easily get Liba's power. And this is a stronger Dante. Is there an order within a tier? It's loosely ordered, honestly. It's so hard because of once the characters in the same tier matchups. Like you could have somebody be at the top of a tier, but they could have somebody in the middle of the tier technically be able to beat them, but they couldn't beat these characters or something like that. So like there is an order, but it doesn't mean that just because this character's here, they could defeat this character or whatever. Damn, we're almost done. Devil Armasta. At the end, do you really believe Asta will defeat Yuno? I think so. Yeah, just send me a friendly bout at the end of the series, hopefully. Devil Armasta is above Dante here, but probably weaker than this one. Oh, and this sword-wielding Dante. Go there. Knocked using some devil power is certainly not very strong. I mean, he could blitz the captains, but they were off guard. I don't know. He's still above Zagred. These Diamond Generals. We have to remember that these Diamond Generals, before they were amped by Morris, and before they were amped by Vanica, were technically Elf Arc Captain level, which still is weak, but strong enough to force Rill to use runes and strong enough to be above, like, regular Charlotte, but not Briar Queen Charlotte. It's still hard to justify putting them above Zagred. I'll put them above. I'll put them right here. They probably are above Zagred. And this is post Morris healed Dante. He would be above his regular self. He's technically above. Not. He gets a lot stronger. What is the Julius tier? It's just a meme. Oh, what is this here? This is another Zagred. This is his... Let's put it there. Let's put that in the only E tier. These are low-ranking devils. They're definitely weaker than that Zagred spell. They'll be an E. Let's actually put Zagred spell in here. Where would it be? It could be above here somewhere. Mars is with the dwarves. I got my source. That'd be pretty cool. Post time squip for Goleon. He can defeat low-ranking devils. He can withstand Lucifero's gravity, and with Mario's help can destroy part of his worm state, like his tail. So he's actually really strong. So he's got feats. Where's Worm Lucifero? Where is Worm Lucifero? Who will end up the military leader of the Diamond? Probably Mars. Asta could have a normal dad if you read this. Have a pleasant evening. If you base it off of something like that. Oh, there's Worm Lucifero. Dorothy. She's weaker than Morris, so... I mean, I know the hacks was a big deal with him being able to affect concepts, but... And then finally, Spirit Ladros. He's probably weaker than low rankers. Mid rankers, though? I don't think so. Damn, that's the entire tier list. Let's go in summary. You know, has the most potential, TBH. He does. He does have the most potential. You can still learn True Magic for Star and Wind. You can learn Ultra Magic for Star and Wind. He could train Physical Strength. He could learn Ki. He still has his Magic Stone to master. So SS is Lucifero, Beelzebub, and Mekikia fully manifested. Then True Devil Unionasta. Then half Lucifero. Then weaker Lucifero, full Lucifugus, and Demon Slasher Asta. That's the top tier. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's put you know the top 10 there. Let's put above that too. So yeah, that's the top 10. Is those characters. I'm not gonna go through all the 140, but yeah. So if you're looking for where our characters rank for Zagred, and this honestly is not as accurate as I could make if I really spent hours and hours like studying everything, but this is, you know, I only have so much time in the day. So yeah, Zigred is just not very strong compared to all the power jumps Black Clover's gotten. So Zigred, when he's first revealed, is down at the bottom of C tier. Peak Zigred is at the top of C tier. So yeah, these are all these characters that are above Zigred, and honestly, these characters might be as well. There's still evidence that the Dark Disciples could be, even though I don't generally do that, but... And unfortunately, Skindy is not going. He is not going to give me the argument for Licht like being above that True Devil Asta. I have some predictions for what it could be, but I'll just wait for when he tells it to me. And I'll probably stream next week when we talk about that. But I might be streaming with Jack Oates next week as well to talk about demonology and stuff. But that being said, yeah, that's the tier list. I'll actually link it in the comments if you guys want to go make one yourself or make your own tier list based off the same characters. Lucius is not on it. I'm trying to think of any other characters, major characters that are not in it. I think that pretty much everybody's in it. Ooh, the Spade Captain's not in it. That'd be an interesting character. Would definitely put him probably in this area. Bottom of C. Let's see, what other characters are not in it? They went back far as back as the Witch's Forest arc for Spirit Ladros. There's none of the other spirits are in it. Well, Zigred was more evil and overpowered than Lucifera, Megicula, and Lilith plus Nama. If you're talking about at the time, was he more menacing? Yeah, but he would still lose to all those characters. Salamander Spirit Dive? Yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't really think there's other characters really missing, though. Can you guys think of any characters that are missing? Oh, there's not I don't think there's a regular Lolopechka. There's just Curse Control Lolopechka and Devil Lolopechka, which somehow these got swapped. There's not an Exploding Life Lolopechka. There's not an Exploding Life Dark Disciples either. So yeah, even though this list is really in-depth with how many versions of character, there's still characters left out. Oh yeah, William's not in it either. You know, he actually fought and might have been able to defeat a 55% Xenon in this arc. And I might even be a higher Xenon, just based off... Yeah, William's not in it, Sekka's not in it. Let's see, who else is not in it? Mimosa, her ultimate magic. I think besides that, the Witch Queen, yeah. Witch Queen's not in it. Even though, like, I guess it does go back to the Witch's Forest arc with Spirit Ladros, but... Yeah, Witch Queen really... She would just scale above Spirit Ladros, probably. Head Chef is Sheep. Is Base Fuego? Yeah, Fuego's on here. Somewhere in this area. Where did I put him? Whoa, this is Fuego. Kaiser. Yeah, no Kaiser or Solid. A lot of the elves missing, yeah. A lot of the elves are missing. No Kirsch. Damnatio's not on the list either. Which Queen would be pretty low? Like she'd be right down here. Second needs his own tier list, yeah. Gray, yeah, no Gray. No Vanessa. No Gordon. No Gauche. I think Demisha will be fine. Either he will be woken up by Asta's anti-magic, like when he cancels the pause, and either he'll remember everything or he won't. But they might have to use Marx's memory magic on him. It's like his drip is not on the list. I think that's all the characters that are missing. Damnatio, all the characters we talked about. Maybe Lasita? I said the spirit's on there. Is there any other captains that are on there? There's no Gildred, but he's not really in the series that much. Damn, I was sick. Oh yeah, no Spirit Guardians. There's Gaja, but not the other Spirit Guardians. Good call. Leo who? Yeah, no, Leopold. No Charmy. What the hell? Why is there no Charmy on here? Nah, this guy made a really good list, though. This is still a really good list. If I were to change it, I would just make it so there's a bit less transformations of characters. And you could maybe have their base and then their strongest form, and then we could have the other characters that are not on here. Yeah, no Compass chick. No Klaus. So we all sick this week. He touched his pause button. I like that. Yeah, no Petrov. All D. No. Spear Guardians would actually be... they'd be C. They'd actually pretty arguably be maybe like right here. Maybe above basic grid. They're all stage 0. You have to remember the anime canon. They were portrayed to be very strong before they trained the Heart Squad. Like Charlotte was like very impressed by like the weakest Spirit Guardian's power. Yeah, this is still a really good tier list. I can't remember who tweeted at me and made it. Does it even say who made it? Does this give it a rating? Yep, there we go. Asta is made in full. That's so funny. They got one-shooted. Yeah, but just because they got one-shot, it doesn't mean they're weak. Like, I mean, they're weak now if you look back at it, but if you compare them to the Elf Arc, they're still very strong. If you want like an in-depth video, you can watch my Dark Disciples versus Apostles of Sephiroth. Lumiere is on here, yeah. He's a C tier. Right in this area. Above weaker versions of the grid. I honestly would probably put... It's hard to scale Lumiere and Lick together. I pretty much just consider them equal. Asta has the harem. Devil Heart General versus normal Devil Union Asta. If it's the first Devil Union Asta, like which one is he? This one? He'd probably lose. If it's the Devil Union Asta that fought Lilith and Nama, he'd still probably lose. But if it's the Devil Union Asta that fought Lucifero, and the Devil Union Asta that, with the Demon Slasher, he'd probably defeat Devil Heart Zenon. I think it'd still be a good battle, though. Is Asta Chad or a Simp? He's a Chad. Lumiere isn't that high for the current power swing. Yeah, no, he's not. Skin, do you have the time to go in the chat, but you don't have the time to tell me the licked arguments? I was really interested in that. Trying to think if there's any other important characters that were not mentioned on this. Licked would fold Lumiere? I don't know, man. They fought Zigrid together, and they were pretty much, you know, doing well fighting each other, not each other, but together. Charmy is a Chad. You have to leave in a few minutes? Okay. There's no Mimosa on this list. I already said that, but there's no regular Lilipetchka. So you guys gotta go. Alright, see you, Skindy. Make sure to DM me that thing you were telling me. Amazing that Fuego was so high before reaching Spirit Dive, yeah. He was actually very weak for the longest time until he actually had a shared feat with Marileona. Charmy's the best Black Clover character to know how to beat. Are all the Clover captains? Not Kaiser, not Gildre, but I think all the other ones are on there. Oh, actually, no, William's not either. So yeah, no William. But besides that, I think it's everybody. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream, guys. I need a rest. And we already went through the tier list, so I'll be streaming again next week. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for all the super chats. Appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. If you have any other tier lists you want me to do, you can tweet them at me on Twitter, and I can maybe go over them in a stream like this.